second video. We'll work through this. We are missing the. So first of all, we need to label our triangle. We got our legs, two legs, and a hypotenuse. The legs of the triangle meet at the right angle. Okay, I will repeat that. The legs meet at the right angle. Okay, there's a short leg and a long leg usually, or they might be the same length, but anyway, two legs, and this over here is called the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse must be a Greek word. I don't know. It's crazy, but okay. So these are the legs. We're given the legs. Okay, in this case I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters long. And this base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 centimeters long. Okay, so how long is the hypotenuse? All right, so we use our Pythagorean theorem, and I'm going to write it instead of writing a squared plus b squared equals c squared, because people get mixed up on what's a and b, right? Leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Okay. The two that meet at the, maybe extend this and make a little plus sign right here. All right. Add the two that meet at the right angle. Okay. And they equal that long side. The hypotenuse is always the longest side. The one across, you can draw a line, draw a little arrow from the right angle. The hypotenuse is the one that does not touch the right angle. The legs meet at the right angle. Okay. So leg squared plus leg squared, so we just work this out. We got 6 squared plus 8 squared. We substitute our values of our legs equals hypotenuse squared. You can call it x, whatever, h squared, c squared if you want to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we got 36 plus 64 equals h squared. Add those two together. 100 equals h squared. Okay, so how do you undo squared? I just want h. Well, I want to know how long that is. I don't want to know what the square of it is. So the area of this square, if I drew a square up here, the area of that would be 100 units. All right, but I want to know the h, so I take the square root of both sides. So I'll do that in a separate step. H squared, take the square root of square. Every operation in math has an inverse. Square root is the inverse of square. H equals the square root of 100. Put it in your calculator, or do you remember? That means what number times itself, what number squared equals this number under that symbol. It'll give you a little headache if you think about it too much, but what number squared? 10 squared equals 100. So h is 10. Guys, that's all we're doing for today. Thank you for your attention. I suggest you draw it out maybe, and when you're working it, and we got some practice, and then a 1-question quiz. All right. Good job. Ramadan Mubarak.